Hey everyone, welcome to DoubleXP Season 4, Episode 3. I am so clear, and look at this.
Look
You're
at
right,
that camera,
my movements, my focus isn't going.
You can move around now.
Right? I love
All right. Yeah, new camera game.
Yeah, new camera. Who dis?
I could use the old one, right?
Yeah, I did. And I was just, because Avery was the person that originally gave it to me, I assumed, would it be all right? It's focusing! No!
Oh, no!
No, you're good.
It's much faster than this one, though.
That was
good
quick.
Pun. Could this loan continue on?
Yeah, can I borrow it, please? Who are we asking? Which one is it? Who is it?
Wait, what?
Who did you say it was you borrowed it off of?
Avery.
Avery.
And yes, it is
Avery,
8:06.
please.
Sorry, Mike. I know it's been a long day.
It's been a day.
Chat is everywhere. Look at all the people in chat.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, what's up,
Look at
Tony?
Look at
Thanks
that
for
Axel
stopping
chilling back
by.
there.
He is like a villain. Hi, Pun and Tyler. K2, I guess. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
Whoa.
Okay. I see.
Wow.
All right.
Well,
Well, thank you, Avery, for letting that loan continue on to the next person. We will listen. I'm about to get my first Twitch payout finally.
Woo!
And that's going to go back into all of this stuff. So hopefully we'll all be able to have some decent equipment here in the near future. It's not a lot, but it's a start.
It's a start.
Right? Shots fired, the shade.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Well, okay, so this week we had Gizmo. We had our interactive post. And this one was, what was a game which graphics made you say, wow, just like current, old, wow, as in it's like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, or the coolest thing you've ever seen, or just whatever just made you say wow. And we got quite a few answers. Sea of Thieves, Breath of the Wild, Skyrim, Mass Effect, Killer Instinct. There was a lot more. It was awesome. We got like 24 comments on there. It was great. Love the interaction, guys. Keep it up. It was a couple days late getting out, so hopefully my lazy ass will get this on there sooner for the next one. But yeah. All right. So cool. Thanks again.
Mm-hmm.
No Man's Sky. That's a good one. It is a beautiful game.
It was a very beautiful
game. It is. I feel like if I were to really sit down with No Man's Sky, I would probably really like it, because it's directly up my alley. There's never been anything more up my alley than No Man's Sky. But I just didn't give it enough time. I played it for like a couple hours and
that's how we play all our games. Except for Apex.
Except for Apex. doggone dirty Apex Legends.
Dirty game with its new seasons and new legends, new weapon stuff. All right. So screenshot and clip of the week. So this week, all right, Facebook keeps messing up on us, and we are hoping we're getting everybody, but we've started trying to write it down. We try to filter by the most recent, and sometimes when we do that, it just pretends that nobody has posted, or like one person has posted. So from what I could tell and remember, Mike gets clip of the week for Kill It With Fire. Found that one. That one did show up. Congrats, Mike. I think that's 2 weeks in a row. So
it is.
Holding that top
Look
spot.
here.
Yeah.
Look here. All right.
And we had a couple screenshot of the week submissions. from Avery and Carrie. And I think that was everyone. That was all I could remember. And so, yeah, Avery, you had some good screenshots. I appreciated seeing your new named ship. What was that? Was that a brig? I'm assuming on Sea of Thieves. And the Hellion Wolf, is that what it was? Lion? No, Hellion something. I don't know. The Hellion ship. I don't know. Whatever. It's a good name. So good I forgot it. And, but it had to go to Carrie for this old pun. For this really nice.
Thank you. It was.
Cosmic shot. Now what
This-
game is this?
Scenic.
This is Chorus.
Chorus. Okay, that's.
Yes.
I saw you put that in there, but also you put the description about a song. So I kind of was wondering if you were talking about the literal song chorus.
That's
Oh
like
no, yeah, the game. Yeah, I was wondering how to put. I'm like, it's the game's chorus, but how am I gonna? Yeah, I just threw it in there.
No,
But yeah,
no,
that was
look-
like that is your first like when you get out of the open world. That is the first view you see before you take off into the wild blue yonder. It's amazing. That game is, it's my latest game that, like I was saying, just the graphics.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Hellion's Call. Okay, I'm very
I like that.
sorry.
That's
I like
a cool
that.
name.
It's a good name. It's a good name. Yep, Mike, you got that right. It is a good screenshot. It is a good one. They're going to be, of course, at the coveted top of this page, pinned post, the PP.
Never mind.
Never mind. We can't do it now. It'll never happen again.
No.
So, unfortunately, this eve, we are missing one of our jolly fellows. He is recuperating from a boo-boo. Yeah. And you know what? His boo-boo ass could still be here in the comments.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
However,
somebody else said it first.
He could be lurking. Is he lurking? Germ, you lurking?
He's probably pooping.
He's probably
He's not lurking. He wouldn't not let his presence be known.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
God, I love this cup. Look how cool
That's
that
what
looks.
I was admiring. Like, your cup looks awesome. I freaking love mine.
I
My cup
really
is shit. I
enjoy
love it.
yours. I like that it's actually shaped like the skull.
I got a nice little Art Deco beach going on.
That's such an old cup.
I know that. I was about to say that cup has been around for like ever. Pretty sure it's been in our family for 97 generations.
Got this at some estate sale many years ago. I actually got curious one time because, of course, it's old. I don't see these anywhere else. And I was like, if I break this cup, I love this cup. Can I replace it? Sure enough, Life's a Beach coffee mug. Got it on eBay.
There you go.
Just in case.
Just in case. All right. Well, okay, so I was going to make a new releases video, and then I didn't.
It's almost like you do everything else and then go to work. And you ran out of time.
It's almost like I'm still in my scrubs because I waited until last minute to do what I needed to do today, and also didn't get home until like, it was almost 6:30 or something like that.
Yeah. It was after 6.
Why was it so
anyway.
late? I don't know why it was so late. We made food.
Pharmacy.
Oh yeah.
Drove to pick you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a conglomerate.
It was 7 o'clock before I sat down here and was like typing.
That's about what time I was able to. We got home. I walked the dogs. Got food finally. Then I got really sleepy and I'm like, I can't fall asleep. So then I looked up some news and I was like, well, then I forgot to plug in my laptop earlier this week, so I had to do that really quickly. But we're here.
Mike is gunning for Germ's spot. Well,
and Avery, rude.
Wow, I see that now.
Yeah, comment rude, Avery.
We are gonna do another guest coming on show. We need to. Yeah.
We
We
do.
do.
It took a long time.
That was a lot of fun. That was I hear a kitty.
Yeah.
He is.
He hasn't seen me since
Wow.
this morning. He's like, come out here, woman, now.
He is upset. He's saying, "Hey,
Do you hear? He's rattling the
hey!"
door now. He's going chink 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 chink.
Oh,
Okay, so
God, love it so hard.
I've been trying to play this fucking
When I'm done, Mr.
this
Kitty.
Halo Master Chief collection, and I am done. I'm done. I'm not done, unfortunately. Did I start 4?
you started 4.
I'm so close, yet I'm so far. I've been trying to stream it, but you know what? I've got to cut back on my streaming schedule because I need to go back. Well, I didn't do new releases, for instance. I got to spend more time doing that kind of stuff and editing our stream or the podcast for convenient clips, bite-sized videos for everybody. And
Ooh, I love bite-sized things. They're yummy. Oh wait, you mean like a?
uh-huh.
That was the only one you get, except for the pun. I ain't got no other.
But
Wow.
next week is the Halo appreciation, so be prepared for that. Because I am so close to the end, I may try and finish it. There's just going to be a few more hours. It's just a few more hours, right?
Yeah, you can do this. You can do this.
You know,
Look,
hours here,
Axel's got your back. You got this.
he.
Oh,
You know,
go.
I love the contrast between him and Karma because Karma, like, well, shame on her. She usually seeks out the camera until you want her on it, and then she doesn't want anything to do with it. But she's so aware of it regardless. Axel, I don't think he knows the wiser.
I don't think he's looked over here, but like once.
No, he's
just hanging out, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Am I on TV? I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm sitting on this chair, and I don't care."
I'm behind my human, just chilling on my chair. I like this. Oh, when I came in earlier to put your hairbrush back, Poe come running to me with the talking and the squeaking and the tail.
Oh god!
Oh
You got to
my.
experience a
I
Poe
did.
welcome.
He didn't like jump up and down like he does for you, but he was like just dancing all over the place. It was so cute.
How cute, our little feller.
Yes. Thanks for dropping that off, by the way.
You're welcome. I didn't realize until
leaving.
like way after you'd gone. I went in the bathroom and I was like, oh.
Oh.
Because I remember when you walked out, you're like, I'm pretty sure that's everything, right? I said, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you got everything. And then like an hour after you
don't
left,
know how it was laying right there. I think I had to move something around it to get it out. So I don't know. Okay, so I am hearing a slight echo. You got yourself turned up?
maybe.
I actually
Gizmo, stop.
do.
What are you doing? Stop.
I do. That's probably me. Okay.
You don't know where that's been. Stop licking it.
Yeah. See how that treats you.
Hello.
That's better. Oh God, better.
That's
Okay.
better. Gizmo, leave my shoes alone.
Seriously,
leave my shoes alone, quick.
Yeah, we got a little bit of news this week.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit. We didn't decide to do a topic of the week. I wonder. We almost could do a talk. Well, no. Well, what games have you guys played anything? So I've been playing Halo, as I've bitched about, and a little bit of Apex, a little bit of Majora's Mask on Switch. The Nintendo, what is that called?
GameCube.
No, I'll get to
Oh,
that,
when you were
actually.
playing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just called the Nintendo Online subscription, maybe. Maybe it's just like a super simple name. I don't even think it's anything.
It's the one that you get the I guess would you call it not emulators, but
I think it's hang on.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Online plus the expansion pack.
Plus that whole lengthy thing.
That whole thing.
That's really nice. They've been adding games to the 64. I don't know if they're adding them to the
Heck yeah.
Is it the NES or the SNES?
They have them
What are
both
you
on there,
doing?
actually.
So there's 3 on there.
And the Genesis as well.
Did they just add the Genesis one?
It was on there when you
I thought I only
added with your
downloaded
plan.
3.
It's definitely on there. I don't know how recently they added it though.
I don't know. I don't have that on there. I'm gonna have to add that. I don't think I've played any Genesis games, so that'd be
Oh man,
okay.
good
All right.
system. Good system.
But yeah, highly recommend. It's like what, $80 for the family plan?
That's for a whole year, right?
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
year,
clearly.
and it's for was it 8 devices?
I think so.
So
It was
that's like,
actually
yeah,
pretty lenient. Yeah.
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 And all you need to do is like it's people's emails, and then you or whatever, I forget. I think that's how we did it, and then you just type it in, and then they accept it. You got to accept it, I think, within 24 hours of the email being sent, and that's it. There you go. I got
Yeah.
paid in dinners at friends' house in Cadoba in exchange for it, so I think it was a fair deal.
I
Fair
think so.
deal.
Fair trade. Fair
Mhm.
trade.
I need to try Cadobas more often. I ate there one time and it was twice. Twice. I've ate there twice. It's really good.
God, their chicken queso burrito, or well, actually, I don't like the burrito. I like the bowl.
It's
I need to
it's
try
so
that.
good. It's so good. However, intestinally, I don't think I can do it anymore because problems have been
Problems
coming
arise.
up.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if I vomit it all up afterwards. I'm still gonna eat it. It's that queso is just
I hear you.
It's so good. It is really good. Next time we get it, I'll probably still eat it. I don't know.
yeah.
It's like that. Let's see if this food bothers my stomach today.
Yeah.
Right, right. Well, let's see. Maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe the last 4 times, maybe they were all just flukes, you know?
And then
I
when I'm
mean,
dying on the toilet from screaming fire shits, like, yeah, then it's
No.
it's like,
Then
no, I'll
I've
never do this
gone
again.
too far.
yep, yep, yep.
It's been a toilet bowl too far. So the other one is Punisher here has kept our old GameCube in very good condition or these years, and spent the night
Actually,
there this last weekend. Actually,
I think this is that one that we bought a few years ago. Our other old one, it does still work, but it's the one that's still in the closet.
oh, all right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
there we go. The additional GameCube, which is still kept probably in better condition than it would here because she's good about cleaning stuff.
I'm OCD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just let it go
Nice.
until it starts having problems.
Like I
Right.
finally tracked down the right Torx bits to get actually into my Xbox One, like get into the fan and disassemble it and the hard drive and everything. Like I can finally get into it because I could get into like the
Nice,
case,
man.
some of the case, but the Torx bits that I needed, they're way different from the Xbox 360, whole different. So I had to have like 2 or 3 different bits just to get into it.
Wow.
And some of them are so tiny, like tiniest bits, and they're kind of hard to find, at least around here.
Gonna have to maybe enlist you for some console cleaning because I'm trying to make my PS2 and 3 last as long as they possibly can. The PS2 is already having some disk reading problems.
I could give it a shot. I am actually not as familiar with the PlayStation systems though, but I think between me and Jeremy, we can probably.
You could YouTube it.
Oh well, I will because that's how I've done everything. Yes, but indeed. I actually would maybe, if you're having disk tray problems, hit Jeremy up first because he actually has helped me with that in the past when I was stumped. I'm not as familiar with the hard drive issues. I do more like the fans and the general cleaning.
I'd say my laser probably just finally needs replaced after 21 years of use. It could probably
have you cleaned.
Yeah, that's why I was about to say Jeremy's good at taking those apart and cleaning them.
I've taken those apart. Well, the Xbox ones.
I might just
because I used to have to grease up the slide.
Yeah, that is right on that old one that we had.
On the old one, yeah.
Well,
I mean, either way. I mean, I can take it apart. I have taken them apart. I hate messing with the lenses. I get kind of nervous.
So everyone on this show can potentially help me. Good.
Pretty
Awesome.
much,
Yeah.
Cool. All right then. It's a date. Cool. I'll buy you some dinner. All of you.
See, wouldn't you know this podcast is full of a bunch of nerds?
Well,
Huh.
wow.
Huh. Wow, we're actually not just talking out of our asses. We actually can do things sometimes.
Isn't it nice when sometimes we can pow, pow, flex?
Oh,
Flex. Give him a flex.
Yeah. My flexes are weak AF anymore. I need to, I don't know.
But your pecs game is strong.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep it up there. I need to play some today.
We're gonna go back to the gym next week. We just need
Well,
some
that too.
videos.
Yeah, both the flexing and the pexing. We'll work on that.
Mm.
All right. We can move into this week's news. I think it's about time. Let's see what's new.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired.
You couldn't have done it faster. No, I'm kidding.
No, it didn't hit me until like, oh, look, nobody's watching me. Oh, we got to yawn.
Whoops.
I forgot to be using my little banners. My banners.
I am fighting sleep so hard right now. Oh.
I think I too will go to bed early tonight. I understand you.
I'll just pex alone.
I don't know why. I just could not sleep last night. Like I didn't get a minute of sleep, an hour, a half hour, nothing. I was up all night long until we had to go to Beckley. I have had no sleep.
Wow,
So
I am a little bitty baby. Wow. Okay. Well,
no, you're not a little bit. I mean, no.
I don't know. It's pretty intense. Jeez. I could not do that now.
It's all good. I think I'm probably going to, because I have to, I'm going to have to at least play SO before I pass out, at least for like 20, 30 minutes to get my dailies done. And then I might switch over to Dragon Age 2 because I have been just playing the shit out of that game for the last week. Oh my God. I just recently got the other, I bought another DLC for it that I didn't get to play. I played Legacy and I wanted to play, I forget the Exiled Prince. I've never played that one, and I think I have to play that one before the other one that I had downloaded. So I did that last night before I went to sleep, or tried to go to sleep anyway. And now I'm hoping to play it tonight for at least a little bit.
You're going to be up for another night.
I know, right? Oh God. Nits.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought this was kind of fun, as I found on Games Radar, as this is actually about 6 days ago that this was published, but Xbox Game Pass Family Plan is finally official and seemingly $25 a month. Microsoft has confirmed a rumored Xbox Game Pass Family Plan by announcing early testing for the program in Colombia and Ireland. The new plan provides all benefits from Game Pass Ultimate, but it's apparently tied to a new type of plan. And they are saying that Xbox insiders in Colombia and Ireland can preview a new plan that lets up to 5 users share the same Xbox Game Pass subscription. In theory, this allows you to be able to, say, play Halo Infinite Campaign co-op via one Xbox Pass subscription versus having to have 2 separate ones. Yeah. It's still like they're implementing it now and trying to see how all this works. But I mean, that would be kind of freaking cool. Get like 5 of us together and be like, hey, we'll just chip in on the $25 a month and hey, we can all play.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we will, as this develops, we will keep up with it, and hopefully maybe we'll get some official announcements and maybe actually they'll put this into play.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. I was excited to see that. I like that. It's a good idea.
I actually also have something that it's not specifically about Game Pass, but kind of. This was by an article from Video Games Chronicle, and it's from a document that was meant to justify where Microsoft is trying to acquire Activision, Blizzard, that whole thing going on. So it was a 27-page document that they submitted, and they stated that Sony is trying to, quote, inhibit growth of Game Pass. And going into further detail, they said that apparently Sony is paying for blocking rights, whatever exactly that means. But what it's doing is it's keeping game developers from wanting to add content, like add their games to Game Pass. And not just Game Pass, but other similar services. Apparently need more drinks of coffees. I'm sissing. And apparently there's a lot of sisses in this. So what do you guys think about Sony doing this? Is it, do you think it's fair business or cheating or what?
I think that they need to learn how to share the sandbox, quite frankly. That's just...
I agree.
You know, I understand that it's a business, it's an industry, you got competition, you want to make money. But I tell you what, every single headline, every single piece of news involving Sony these days just makes them sound like big old babies.
Yeah.
Like big old spoiled babies. You can't
It's
have it, then I
it's
can't have
getting
it.
to where it seems they're almost worse than Nintendo, and we know how Nintendo is. So
Lord love their games, but yeah, Nintendo is whew.
Yeah. They're a little difficult. So I am concerned when it comes down to game. It's like an overlord type deal, and I see
there can be only one.
Yeah, I see where
Yeah.
Sony is initially concerned about the whole Microsoft owning Call of Duty, but Microsoft has stated a few times that they're not going to make that exclusive. And it's not the only set of shooters out there. Like, yeah, it's a big name, but I don't know people who play Call of Duty anymore. All right. Like the only people that play Call of Duty is specifically Warzone. And even that, I barely know. I mean, it is a big game. There are a lot of people that play it. Don't get me wrong, but I just personally don't know any.
Yeah, like in our group, kind of Call of Duty died out a few years ago.
You don't hear about it anymore. Yeah, like
no. Literally, like she said, what was it? Warzone.
Warzone.
That's
that's Battle Royale.
Yeah.
That's like the other one I hear about. I don't hear about any of the other Call of Duties, hardly at all.
Late 2000s, early to mid 2010s. Man, it was all about the new
God,
Call of Duty.
It was zombies all night, every night.
And Avery, you got a good point. If they would just work on cross-platform play, they wouldn't have to whine.
Yes. Oh my God. I would love if Elder Scrolls would go cross-platform. Oh, that'd be so much fun because it wouldn't matter. I could just play with any of y'all, no matter how many.
I don't get why MMOs or RPGs are not cross-platform like that. Neverwinter isn't. That Switch one that I was playing briefly.
Skyforge,
yeah, that I don't think that's cross-platform. I don't understand. Like the game mechanics don't matter. Is it like the networking thing maybe because of having servers with multiple consoles on it with like that many people? But there's usually like instances or whatever they call it, depending on the game, where there's only so many people loaded on.
Exactly. Like it'll sort you out, especially if you had like more than one oh my God, server. Like if you have more than one server to put people in.
Which you would, because
why wouldn't you? You'd want to make it big enough to handle that. So I don't know what the problem is. If it's a money issue, I don't see why that would be a problem because you would still be charging like the same amount, just allowing more people to play together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We need a member of chat that's smarter than we are to help us understand.
Right.
Please.
Right. Okay. I have one other bit of news that I've been hearing so much about from one of the members of chat, but it's, I think, fair to note Dead by Daylight has started its 25th chapter, and with it comes yet another new killer and survivors. This time we're coming back to an old friend in Resident Evil. So I got this info from Avery as well as an article from Game Rant. Our killer is Albert Wesker, or the Mastermind, coming in infected with a prototype virus, giving him superhuman strength and other like awesome abilities that are manifested in the perks. So I didn't want to go into all the details of the perks. So, just you can go look it up if you're interested.
Yeah, Google stuff.
So the two survivors are Ada Wong from Resident Evil 2, 4, and 6, and Rebecca Chambers from Resident Evil. And is it Resident Evil O?
think it's 0.
0?
See,
Yeah.
I thought it was 0. I did. But the article, it was clearly a letter O.
Oh.
Not a 0, which threw me off because I was like, maybe it's like something for like a virus and I don't know about it. But I thought it was 0 because I've never played it, but I didn't know right offhand. Like it threw me off.
I've not played it either, but I just always assumed it was 0. Can Avery correct us? Can any member of chat
And
correct
any
us?
member of chat practice, yes.
I will.
Google, you don't
I
know.
will. Yeah, whoever gets to Google first. Well, shit, I have photos, so it's not going to be me.
I reacted way too late. So
I am excited to hear that the intro voice is saying Dead by Daylight again like it did the first time, which
yeah,
was
it's
so
0.
cool sounding. It is 0. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm not stupid because I was like, man, I've always thought it was 0. Why does this say O? I have it typed that way.
Oh.
All right. So anybody interested in playing this chapter? Are you interested in playing against old Wesker, Tyler?
You know, I owe Dubba another round sometime soon. It's been a little bit since I've played.
It's been a while.
A
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah, I think he's going to be hard to. He can throw people and stuff, and just crazy things. So I think it's going to be hard playing against him. Yeah, and he can he can vault faster than other killers, and yeah, so crazy stuff.
Yes, Avery, I certainly do.
Yeah.
I'll let you bring it up there if that's what you're reaching to do. Yeah, huh? Yeah. Chat, I don't know what to say for myself. I was really liking Elden Ring, then I just dropped it for I can't even remember what was going on at the time. I don't think it was anything more interesting than Elden Ring. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I need to do that, and I will. I don't know when, but I will.
That's all right.
And
We got too much stuff going on, game wise. Too many options.
So many games.
We need to have that as a topic. What to do with all these game options?
Oh, we do. I like that. I like that. I nominate that for next week's topic.
Let's do it.
We'll save that maybe the week after because we do have an appreciation next week.
That's right.
Spread the content out.
Yeah. So you gotta keep watching us if you want to get, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I am content with that. All right. That's my last one.
I have a tidbit of news before we move on. From Rely, speaking of Resident Evil and horror games, from RelyOnHorror.com. A new Alone in the Dark game that may be in the works, as THQ Nordic has revealed that they recently acquired the IP. A potential reveal could be as early as the THQ Nordic showcase on the 12th, which I think is like Friday, right? That's Friday.
Yeah.
That is Friday. And just a little bit of history on that. The original Alone in the Dark came out in 1992, and it is cited as the very first horror game to use like 3D characters against a 2D background. Kind of what Resident Evil did a couple years later. So this game apparently did that first. I haven't played it. The last 2 entries in the series were in 2008 and 2015. So this could be a nice little revival for the Alone in the Dark series. Could be pretty cool.
What is the monsters in Alone in the Dark?
I don't know. Like I said, I was not really super familiar with it. In fact, when I was looking into
Avery.
In fact, when I was looking into it, I looked at it wrong and thought it was going to be a Are You Afraid of the Dark video game, like the old show.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. And then I read on and I was like, oh, it's not that at all. Still cool. But yeah, I'm unfamiliar.
Right. Well, cool.
That's
that's it for this week's news. Yeah. Well, we did in the video description say we were having a mouse and keyboard. And without laughing hat, that's going to be a little difficult. So this might just kind of end up being a bit of a short episode. Because did you guys finish talking about what games you were playing?
Actually,
I think so. Well, I did. I think. Well, did I? Yeah, to Dragon Age 2 and ESO, and I was playing Contrast a second time through just because, and I still have. Oh God. Well, Chorus. Yeah, I started Chorus, so I've been.
I don't think
doodling
you
around
did,
that bit.
Tyler.
I did not mention a thing
Because we got
actually,
talking
no.
about
Yes.
GameCube, and I didn't even
That's
finish saying what I was playing on GameCube, which was real
my
quick. That was
gosh.
a
Yeah, what
Harvest
were you
Moon
Yes.
64.
God, the
such a good
soundtrack
one.
has been kind of stuck in my head since then. Off and on, it'll just start, and it just blasts me back to the past. Wow.
Listen,
The
you guys
nostalgia.
keep those GameCube games under lock and key. They are so expensive now. Any GameCube game, so expensive. I don't know why. But they are. So,
Wow, I didn't know that.
mhm,
Interesting.
Wow. I'm really
Okay.
glad I have that Zelda Collector's Edition then, because I'll bet that's worth a hell of a lot of money.
let's find out.
Okay, anyway. Well, yes, but what going on to what games? I'm sorry, we keep getting.
It would be old T, but he's Googling, so give him a second, I guess.
Lowercase K.
It's all right. I
Oh, by
can't.
the way, I enjoy your cup of tea. That is a really good.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
Thank you. I have a lot of fun typing those. In fact, just posted the most recent one. Already got another one about to come out. Who
Oh,
knew
wow.
that 10-page reviews were just not something I could do on a regular basis? I had to shorten them a little bit. Who knew? Who knew? Oh yeah, man.
How long are these cup of teas? I actually haven't read them.
I think they've all been exactly 3 pages.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
a nice high school book report. Very, very readable.
Yes.
I need to look up the Zelda thing later. I'm getting a bunch of different stuff that I'm not looking for. I have been playing Apex as well. Been playing some odds and ends on my Steam Deck. Let's see. I started Metroid Prime the other day, and it's super fun. I need to go back to Metroid Prime actually. I've been playing some Budokai Tenkaichi 3. You know how I love my PS2 Dragon Ball Z games. Somehow they never get old. What
I was
oh
watching
yeah,
you play that.
yeah, and Black Ops 2. I got a wild hair the other night. I threw the Black Ops 2 disc in my PS3. Played the first couple of campaign missions. I'm having fun.
Nice.
Yeah, never played the
Nice.
Black Ops 2 campaign.
All
So
right.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Seems like there was something else, but that's all that's coming to me right away.
All right.
So right off the bat, and I don't know how, I don't know where officially you would look this up, but just right off the top, looking up the Zelda Collector's Edition for GameCube, eBay has a used one for $73.99. Apparently, Walmart. This must be old, I guess. They had like a promotional disc including 4 classic games for $135.95.
Whoo.
And then Retro Video Games has the same one for 108.63, but it's got a 10% off now for 97.77 with the code.
That's about right. Yeah.
And I picked this game up for like $12 in the discard section at GameStop.
Yep.
Wow. That's insane. I didn't think it was like that old in a collectible. Help.
I know. We're getting old.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting old.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, since we finally got everyone's games for the week all out of the way, and chat, feel free to chime in whatever you've been playing. Avery, we know you've been playing Dead by Daylight and Stray, of course. Anything else you've been gaming up with?
Game and all.
Yeah, Walmart shows listings from third-party sellers. So that is true. It says there is a way to tell that it's a third-party seller. I'm playing Elden Ring. Gotcha.
Listen, shame away. I need to hear it. I need to get back to it. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to rebuy it on Steam Deck one day and just be hooked on it. Like the portability will be the difference maker. That's how I function for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, he really does like his portable stuff.
Mm.
The Steam Deck is perfect for him.
Mm-hmm.
I am really actually kind of tempted between the Switch, like the little bit that I've got to play with you guys, or just watching you guys like haul around. It's so portable, and there's a Steam Deck. And it's like it's so portable, and everything is there. I'm kind of looking a little bit actually at it because you know.
Good. Yeah, I mean, hey, I do recommend getting a Switch. Especially there's all kinds of different games that you can play on there, and you got some cutesy stuff, you got some actual games, you got everything in between, so you know.
Yeah, cool.
Both are worth it.
Yeah. Steam Deck, I guess, has a little bit more involved with it. It's not as plug and play as
That's true. Especially if
I
you want
mean,
to.
for just straight Steam games, sure, but you got to get a Steam account set up and everything like that. Which, sure, it's just setting up an account, so
Yeah.
whatever. But like for your emulating stuff, you got to like do file things.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. It sets. There's a portion of it that it really seamlessly sets up for you, but it can be depending on what you want to play and what emulator it is. It can be a bit of a headache sometimes, but after you figure it out, totally worth it. Totally
Hey,
worth
Yeah,
I
it.
don't
he's had
mind.
so many games that are so awesome.
I don't mind learning new things, especially if it comes to video games. It is my passion after all.
Right.
Okay.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm okay with that, I think, but it'll be some time way in the future. God, the last portable I had was the 3DS. When it came out, it was the 3DS when it came out with the Ocarina of Time release. That was the one that I got, and man, I carried that thing everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a trooper.
He got me a Game Boy Color, and he had. You've got what kind? It's just a regular DS, right? The blue one.
Yeah, the DS Lite. Yeah.
The DS Lite, yeah. So I played that a little bit because I was playing Phoenix Wright. I'm on like the last case. I need to go back and finish that.
You picked that up and you ran with some Phoenix Wright,
Wow,
man.
I
You
Phoenix!
fucking
really
love
I
did.
have
Phoenix
not
Wright.
heard that game in forever. God, you used to play the dog snot out of it back in the day, and still.
Yeah,
Yours is still?
I finally beat it, but there's I beat the main game and there's like I guess an epilogue type deal. So not quite beat the whole thing, but the main part, yeah. But yes, I need to finish that. And I need to play. I was thinking about playing a little bit of Pokemon on the color.
Were you?
Well, I need to play that color.
Oh,
I need to play that color.
Don't feel obligated. Don't feel
I'll
obligated.
listen to
this
him
is your one with the
this week.
sprinkles, right? Your
Yeah.
purple sprinkles. I love that. That is the coolest.
It's really cute.
It is so cute.
I need to find out where my charger is for it.
It takes double A's actually.
Oh,
The Game
that's
Boy?
right.
Mhm.
That's right. Charger for the DS. That's what I need to find. I think I know where that's at, but
think I got
it's
a-
the gray one. Yeah, that's what
There's
I'm thinking
one
of.
somewhere in here actually. So
All right, all right. And did you see the last thing about using Windows on it and for Game Pass?
Really?
yes,
There's
you
the titty
can.
sprinkles.
You can
Awesome.
install Windows. Here's some DoubleXP lore for you. Who remembers titty sprinkles? You can install Windows, and you can actually already use Game Pass without installing Windows. Like there's a tutorial on how to do it, like from Microsoft. So like it's something that they are, it's like an official thing.
Oh,
But it's only
interesting.
it's only the cloud Game Pass. It's not like actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you can
Still,
still
at least Microsoft is willing to share.
yeah.
Unlike some.
And like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sony.
All right. Well, I think that we could do this week's retro that we have that was originally supposed to be a Nook, but then very quickly and hastily got changed into a retro because of a miscommunication. But we're here and we got it. So let's just
Sit back and relax.
mosey
Mosey,
on
mosey,
in
mosey,
there.
Mosey, 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 mosey. Ow!
So yeah, funny story. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I just outright didn't do a Nook or retro like I was supposed to. I said I was going to, but then my dumb brain said, Pun's doing her game appreciation. I guess I don't have to do one, despite the fact that I already made known that I will do one. So I did one real quick. This week, I did the thing. Like it was done. I just did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I had
Obviously.
him in my notes. And I remember asking him at the beginning of the week, "Oh, are we doing this?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, so we what was originally a nostalgia nook is now a nice retro roundup. You know what's coming next because
Let's go.
I am hesitating and I am
Clicking.
looking for the share button. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Today's retro roundup. Yes, this game is considered retro now. God of War on the PlayStation 2. It is a hack and slash action adventure game that was developed in 2005. I thought it was a little bit older than that actually, by Santa Monica Studio and released for the PS2. You assume the role of Kratos, a Spartan warrior who is tasked by the other Greek gods to kill Ares, the god of war, after Ares tricks Kratos into killing his own family. The gameplay is brutal and combo focused as Kratos literally tears through his tears through his foes during his vengeance-fueled quest. The game reviewed well and spawned several sequels and prequels, perhaps most notably the distant sequel, as I'm calling it, also titled simply God of War, released in 2018 for the PS4. I've heard that is so good, but I have not played it somehow. If you'd like to go back and play the game that started it all, your only options are actually grabbing a PS2 copy or the God of War collection on PS3. And God of War, man, it's been a long time since I have played it, but it's super good. Super good.
I've heard so many good things about it, and that and the Horizon Zero Dawn game. Like there's two of those now, right? Or is there three?
Yes.
No, there's two.
There's two. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a third. There's a third one coming either. Yeah. Those two I would love to get my hands on a PlayStation just to play because I just have heard such rad things about them. And
Horizon was super good. It really was. And old school God of War, man, was also really good. I remember playing it when I was like 11, and I was I felt so sneaky because it was so it's really violent. It's, I don't know.
It's got a Devil May Cry type vibe for that, right?
Yeah.
Like the way you do your combos. And
I love Devil May Cry.
Yeah, even the camera view is kind of similar to those games, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah.
I think Bayonetta's the same thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never played that one, actually.
I played a little bit of the first one. I can't remember what happened to that. Probably sold it like I tend to do.
Yeah. No, Okay, well, awesome. Thank you. Did you delete your riddle by any chance, or did you keep it?
You ready for Control Z to undo that? Because I can search. Aha! And it's back. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You ever been granted immeasurable strength by an ancient deity, then accidentally kill your wife and child, only to set out on a blood-soaked quest for revenge against actual literal gods? Hell, me neither. But according to this game, it really sucks. Nice set pieces, however, and really gruesome QTEs.
QT.
Quick time events.
Quick time events. Why do I always have such a hard time remembering that? That's when you gotta like tap a button real quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was God of War was actually the game it was one of the first games I played where quick time events were like a big thing. Like they were a thing already, but there was a few of them in God of War.
A quick time event, is that like where you have to hit a certain button at a certain time?
Yes.
Or is that yes, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The Tomb Raider games have quite a bit of that in it.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
That's what I was thinking of, whatever. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, thank you. I feel like I don't know if I would have guessed that or not. I'll be honest. I don't know. Sometimes I feel stupid when I go to answer and I'm right, and sometimes I feel smart and I'm wrong. So,
such is life, right?
Such is
as is was things.
Well, I suppose we could do it. It's time, guys. It's time. For this week's pun.
Oh God, just do it. Just get it over. Oh my God, Will has the best timing.
What is up with that? Wow.
What up, yo?
Hey, man. What's up?
So
Government's going to
actually,
be knocking on your door, Will.
here's the thing. I forgot to bring a pun. So I'm actually going to go back to one of my absolute favorites of all time. And I don't know if I've actually said this one. If I have, it's been a really long time. What do you call a vegetarian with diarrhea?
Oh, I remember.
My brain is going to something fruit salad, fruit smoothie.
Can I
don't
say
know.
it?
Yes, you may.
A salad
You say it?
shooter.
Oh no, I was kind of close. That's a good
Did I
one.
tell you? Oh my God! Wait, I may have another one. Did I say the one about the crowbar? Have I done that one yet?
That sounds familiar.
Before crowbars were invented, crows used to drink at home.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's a cute one.
I think it's more of a dad joke than a pun, but it popped in my head, so out it come. Sorry, I was underprepared this week, but there you go. You got my
That
favorite
was
and one that
cute.
just popped out. Yeah, the salad shooter one. I swear that's my favorite of all time.
That is a good one. I was almost like, wow, what's wrong with pun? Oh yeah, she hasn't been to bed. That's right.
Oh yeah.
I'm working, and I need about 30,000 tons more food, so that's gonna happen too.
Gotcha.
I don't need more food, but I'm gonna eat more food.
You need more. You need more food. You work today. You need food.
I've already ate close to my 2,000 calories. I don't even need to eat that much, TBH. But
I'll tell
here
you
I
what.
go eating
If
again.
you want to munch on something good that'll fill you up, just eat cabbage. Raw.
Right.
Like if you like raw
Don't
cabbage,
have any cabbage.
Oh,
I'm stuck without a vehicle. I would have gone to Dairy Queen for some ice cream, but we ain't got no vehicles.
Both cars are in the shop, ladies.
Seriously, I'm so sorry, you guys.
Yeah, it's all right.
It'd be all right. Yeah, there'll be nothing catastrophic. We just, kind of had to get them in there.
Yeah. So this week, my music recommendation is My Way by Frank Sinatra. Yeah.
Hey.
Getting classy with it.
That is not the My Way. I was thinking Limp Bizkit My Way. Wow.
Whoa,
Two
no.
entirely
different
ballparks. Wow.
Also a good song.
Let's see. Man. I don't know what I forget more often. My box art, where the share screen button is, or my weekly song recommendation.
Just hit shuffle. That's all I do.
Okay, let's see. It's a good idea. Let's do White Christmas by the Drifters.
All right.
Well, it's getting kind of close to that time of year. A little bit.
It's
getting
more
there.
appropriate than
I'm trying to decide which one I want to. Screw it. I'll just do this one. Cry Me a River by Julie London.
Cry Me a River. I don't know that one. All
Cry
right.
Me a River. You've heard it. I know you've had it. Heard it's in. Okay. Yeah, you might recognize it when you hear it. It's an old song.
Which one, Avery? I'm assuming. Yeah, surely not the Limp Bizkit one.
I hope so.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Chrissy, wake up! Is his recommendation.
I don't know what that is, but I'm glad that you took the time to spell it out that way. Thank you.
And Ultra by KMFDM. Caps. 100% the Limp
All right. Thank you guys for the recommendations. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm going to be tapping that into my phone. Oh, low battery. I'm going to do it real quick because I'll forget.
You better be listening to some White Christmas. That's, not many people have heard of that one.
Not at all. What are you talking about? This song I've never heard of before or have never heard 100 times every Christmas. No, not at all.
No. All right. Well, does anybody have any last words they want to add for this?
I said the cup of tea thing earlier. Don't think so.
I think I'm just going to add. Well, yes, by Steam Deck. Remember To sleep and hydrate.
Pure hatred by Chimera. And well, I actually don't have a new mic, but I have a new camera.
It makes that mic look sharp.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's a mic there instead of a blob. It wasn't really a blob before. You can totally tell it's a mic. Everything is so crisp. I love it.
Thanks. I appreciate that. So that 3 song recommendations. I love it. Oh, well, outside of you guys. So 5. 5, mine 2, 6. I can math. Yeah.
Look here.
Yes.
Can't wait for your phone to never shuffle any of them.
You're right. You're very right. Yeah, so I will be streaming at some point. I'm thinking about cutting my days back on the streaming. We'll play it by ear the next little bit. So that I have more time to be able to work on DoubleXP stuff. Because I would love to get this tournament stuff that we never shipped off. And so we can have another tournament. Almost a year, like I said it was going to be. I've been saying this entire time, it'll be a year. So thanks, Tyler, for letting me be true to my word. I appreciate both of us forgetting time and time again, and then also being broke. So I'm so sorry, French dude. Eventually you'll get your DoubleXP shirt.
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
We're true to our word. We're just slow to it.
We blame COVID. I mean, most businesses blamed COVID.
Yeah, that was like
that was a bit of a kink. Right. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Make sure that your week is worth DoubleXP. Much love.
Peace out, guys.
We'll see you guys next week for episode 4, season 4, the golden episode for this season. Pretty excited. We should do something special for it.
We should.
Cake. We should have cake.
Here we go. All right. But yeah, much love, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Peace.